Welcome back. Let's talk about all the things F&O this afternoon. It is the frontline indices which are being supported by two important legs of the market, which is one, the Nifty Bank as well as the Nifty IT. As a result of which, there are triple-digit gains on the Nifty. We're mildly off the highs of the day, but nothing really to worry. The Nifty Bank has gained almost 1,000 points from Monday's low, and the Monday's low coincided with a 10% correction from the top, and that is a level that usually finds some support, from which we've seen a bit of a gain. And when the Nifty Bank gains, the Nifty PSU banks actually run harder. Remember, it is also the month where we see a lot of NAV propping of portfolios, and in the last fiscal, it has been the PSU banks which have been doing extremely well. So maybe it is understandable that some purchase would be in that as well. With the up move that we are seeing today, not surprising that there has been a fair amount of short covering. The 17,300 call comes up for you. We had seen a fair amount of call writing in yesterday's trading session. So those writers haven't got follow through. In fact, they've been caught on the wrong side. So 20 lakh shares shaved off the 17,300 call. 17,350 call writers as well are facing the heat, and they've covered almost 8.5 lakh of their open positions as well. While the call writers have been covering their positions, the put writers have been active, and they see a fair amount of support at lower levels of the Nifty 17,380, where the 200-day moving averages appears as the next important support before looking at 17,255, which was the Monday low. So 17,400 put writers extremely active for a premium of 53 rupees, and 17,350 put writers also active, coinciding with those support levels. The Nifty put call ratio, which was 0.68 at close yesterday, indicated that it was oversold, so there was a bounce which was in the offing. The bounce has come by. The Nifty put call ratio has now moved to 0.9. So let's see where that goes from here as well, especially ahead of the weekly options expiry tomorrow. How does all of this tie in with the charts? We have Aditya Agarwala of Invest4edu's joining us with his levels and individual stocks. Aditya.
Hi Mangalam, thanks for having the show. Good afternoon. Clearly there is a bit of a short covering, as you mentioned at the start of the show, and it was calling for. We had seen a significant correction in the past few trading sessions. Markets were trading at oversold levels. So this short covering rally was due. I believe there is more room on the upside in the short covering rally. It can stretch all the way to 17,500 on the upside, where the next line of resistances lie. So on the downside, as you mentioned, 200 DMA might as in support. So 17,350 would be a good support area for the market now. And on the upside, Nifty can test levels of 17,500. Having said that, I don't think we are still out of the woods. The volatility will remain high in the markets. Bank Nifty is something which has been outperforming, and I believe there is something which will continue to outperform Bank Nifty, especially the PSU space, as you mentioned. And on the upside, 40,800 is something I'm eyeing on the Bank Nifty. Once it sustains above 40,650, there are high likelihood that Bank Nifty would also test 40,800 on the upside. So keep an eye on Nifty and Bank Nifty both. The short covering rally, which is resumed in trade today, might have more legs in the coming trading sessions as well.
Okay, Aditya, what would your individual technical picks be in that case?
I've got a couple of buy recommendations, Sonal. One from the banking space, obviously, because Bank Nifty has been buzzing around. So Axis Bank is something which is looking very attractive at current levels. After a correction, it took support at the previous breakout level, and now it is on its uptrend again. So on the upside, can test levels of 900. One should initiate fresh longs in Axis Bank with a stop loss at 840 on the downside. A second stock is Radico Khaitan. Stock has been an outperformer and has bucked the market trend, continuously making higher lows. So on the upside, stock can test levels of 1230. One should initiate a fresh long positions in Radico Khaitan with a stop loss at 1160 on the downside.
Okay, all right, Aditya, we're going to leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in and giving us your picks. Need to take a short break, but more on the markets, a lot of stocks in focus. More on that once we're back. Stay tuned.